Hi guys, welcome to another beer review. This is not even take two. I was recording the video and then it stopped because my phone was full. That's what happens when you've got pretty much 69 videos on your phone. So I've deleted some and I'm going to reshoot it. I could have kept that video and then just spliced it together with this, but I'm really trying to stick to just getting a video shot straight to camera in one take in as little time as possible. So yeah, let's just get on with the beer. And it's from a brewery that I have tried other beers of theirs before, and I have actually recorded and edited a video review of one of their beers, but I don't believe that it's been uploaded yet. So this is probably going to get uploaded before that one does. But yeah, this is the Benedictiner Abtei, Benedictiner Abtei Plankstettener. And this is the Dinkel, which Dinkel is pretty much the German translation of spelt. And spelt is a variety of wheat. And yeah, this is clocking in at 4.9% in a 330 bottle. Or 0.33 litre bottle, I should say. And yeah, brewed at the Riedenburger Brewery, which is one of my favourites. And I've found from looking on places like Rate Beer and stuff like that, that they get a lot of contracts from other breweries, or maybe they've took over the recipe or something like that. But a lot of different beers get brewed at the Riedenburger Brauhaus. And yeah, I absolutely love Riedenburger. In fact, the Dolden Sud was probably the first real German craft beer that I ever tried. And I've not had one of those for absolutely ages, so I might do a revisit of that one. But yeah, Riedenburger, the brewery itself, they do some fantastic beers. And yeah, so this is their Dinkel. As you can see, the bottle's already opened, but there is the crown with a really pretty little illustration on it. And that illustration is, of course, on the front of the bottle. I love the simplicity of this label. Nice colour scheme. And on the back, you've got a little bit more information talking about the brewery itself, and then a nice photo of the abbey itself. Because this is an abbey brewery. Like I was saying, I don't know the logistics or the legalities of this one, so I don't know what the agreement is. But yeah, it's also a BO beer, so all of you Greenpeace people should support a beer like this, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, it's an organic beer. I'm seeing that a lot, especially from like the Bavarian beers that I've been trying. But yeah, anyway, this is what the beer looks like in a glass. Of course, I've already sniffed and tasted it. And there's not much carbonation going on in there. When I first poured it, it was really quite active, but it settled down really, really quickly. And as you can see, it's almost like a light copper colour with a hint of orange, you know, a little bit rusty, that sort of thing. And even though it's classed as a Dunkel on the bottle, it is relatively light. You're also getting like very slight amber notes as well. When I poured it, it did have about a finger's worth of frothy white head, but that seems to have dissipated quite quickly actually. So yeah, it's a really nice looking beer, and it's deceptively light looking because on the taste, well, in fact I should talk about what it smells like first. Pretty much the only real smell that you're getting is from the spelt, or I'm guessing that's what the spelt smells like because I'm not too familiar with spelt, but it's got a very strong wheatiness. It's not as sharp as some of the other wheat beers that I've tried, but it's got, I don't know, an ever slight potency about it, which isn't bad. It's a really nice smelling beer. You get an ever so slight, peppery notes and herby notes on the back as well. Relatively bready. But yeah, it's almost got as well, right in the back, like a fermented sweetness to it, which it sounds weird, but that's what I'm getting from it. And it is, I don't know, because the other wheat beers that I smelt, they've had like a real punchy wheatiness. This is more of like a matured wheat flavour, but it is still strong. It's a strong smelling beer, and I really quite like it. So anyway, let's give it a quick taste. The thing that really threw me for 6, or knocked me for 6, I should say, was how creamy this beer is. And when I first tasted it, the first image that I had in my head was going to like a pub and getting a pint of Robinson's bitter. But it's got a creaminess to it, but it's not as creamy as like a bitter, like that almost like milkshake sort of consistency you sometimes get with bitters. But that's what I'm getting in my mind as I'm drinking this. And it's still slightly carbonated, but it's not really too active on the palate. But yeah, it's ever so slight fruitiness in the back. Just like a very generic fruity sort of taste. Couldn't really tell you what sort of fruit it would be. But the predominant flavour is that wheat. And the beer smells a lot stronger than it actually tastes. On the palate, it's an all-round subtle beer. Nicely balanced. And if you by chance stumble across this and you're expecting something really flavoursome, lower your expectations, because this really isn't, packed full of flavour. But the flavours that it has is really, really nice. And even though it is relatively light looking and only 4.9%, it's got that body to it where you're going to take your time with it. And yeah, it's very strange on this. I really like it, but I can't really describe it. It's sort of like a cross between a Weiss beer, a traditional British bitter, and a Helles. It's like you've got those three styles and have come together. And it is really, really good. If you want just a solidly crafted beer, then give this one a try if you ever stumble upon it. If you ever get the opportunity, give it a go. I don't like it as much as the other one that I had, which was the Spezial. That was absolutely fantastic. Simon over at Real Ale Craft Beer did a review of that one. So if you want to find out more about that beer, look him up. Like I was saying, I'm not sure if I've uploaded my review of that beer. If I have, link is down below. But this is still a damn good beer. Even though it's not a flavour sensation and there's really not too much going on, what is going on in that glass is fantastic. So I'm going to give this, I think, a 7.5 out of 10. Because it's an enjoyable beer and it's a beer that I'd happily pick up again. The only thing is it's a tiny bit more pricier than some of the other stuff you get in the supermarkets. But it's nowhere near the price of what you sometimes pay for German craft beer, even though a lot of German craft beer is relatively cheap. But yeah, really solid beer, 7.5 out of 10. So if you want to find out more about the brewery and the beer itself, I'll be putting as many references down below as I can. If I have, of course, got the Spezial review uploaded, then link will be down below also, so you can check that one out. But I will put Simon's link down below as well. And yeah, a fantastic little beer. Thank you for watching. I know I'm really terrible with these one-take videos. Hopefully I can iron out the kinks and get them to around 6 minutes, but I don't really care. I'm enjoying doing these videos. And yeah, I'm the Clueless drinker, so I'm not going to get a concise review recorded anytime soon. So you're going to have to live with me talking absolute bollocks. And like I always say, there's a reason why I sometimes edit videos. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you want to find out more of this beer, like I was saying, check out that stuff down below. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you tried it, let me know your thoughts and opinions. And I'm talking absolute bollocks now, so I shall see you later. Cheers, guys.